It is Rachel and John, your Jagoff Late Night, and reminding you where we are tonight is at 5 Foster Plaza, which is in Green Tree at the Odyssey Studios, and that's where you should be every Friday because we have people that come and bring food, we have people that come bring drinks, there's a crowd, you get to kind of hang out with everybody.
There's armadillos, not every week.
Right.
Pay no attention to the table in front of us.
Right.
But yes, and we also make sure that you know that we have a blog post almost every day where we sometimes call out Jags, but sometimes it's for the good.
Yeah.
Like this one is for the good. What is this t-shirt?
Right. Here, Nick told me to do this too.
There you go. Nick is a smart merchandiser. So those are our draft t-shirts in case, well, they're actually not.
There are strawberry jello pretzel salad
Yeah.
standoff t-shirts, which you can purchase on yourjagoff.com right now. Okay. And for those who are listening, make sure you go watch the video because what happens is on May 16th, we do the strawberry jello pretzel salad standoff and at the Block Northway, and you get to vote. And if you wear one of these t-shirts that day, you get an extra vote.
Extra vote, yeah.
If you wear 5 of them, you don't get 5 extra votes.
Do not layer up. That's so smart because that would be something that people would do. But the draft shirts are also available thanks to Cousin Lisa. So just go to our website and you can see all the great merchandise. What else did we talk about?
We also talked about, listen, we're always happy to call out Jags. And, dumb criminals are always helpful to our blog. And so this person, it was listed in the news as someone who used a car without the authority to use, without permission. But the cool thing is they didn't really know who stole the car until they found that person's cell phone in the backseat.
So funny. Right. Like, that's gone
so
wrong.
The phone rang, and they said, hey, who's this? And you go, I don't know, whose phone is this? And then they knew exactly who to go get.
There you go.
Pretty good.
Do you know what's to the left of you? To the left. Yeah. Don't move, though. Michaela has us positioned perfectly. Right. But to the left is some really good. If you don't smell it, I don't know what world you're living in. Because if you don't know the iconic Mancini's brand, or the fact that we are at Mancini's regularly, we don't even know who you are. Mancini's own Nick Mancini Hartner is here, and it is Paska season, yeah, Jagoff. We should get T-shirts made like that for next year.
I think it's a great idea.
It's a great collab. We will remember this. We won't. So somebody remind us that next year we want to do it's Paska season, yeah, Jagoff. So Nick, we love whenever we have you because essentially you make the best bread. We know that your regular bread, your twists are completely iconic. You have a few here tonight. But today we're talking about Paska. Why is that so important?
Because it is just such a great seasonal bread. So like you said, everyone knows us for Italian bread, the twist, pepperoni rolls, but our seasonal breads are becoming more and more popular. Irish soda bread was great for us, and Paska bread grows in popularity every year. And if you're not familiar with it, it's an Eastern European sweet bread. We make ours just a little bit sweeter and a little more Pittsburgh, and I call it an Italian version of it.
So, Nick, the Paska...
You were asking that, remember?
Yes.
When we left,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
The Paska bread the tradition of it was that this came during Lent or used after Lent on Easter?
That's a great question.
Nick's like, I don't know.
All Easter, the whole Lenten season.
It
grows and grows, but obviously everyone loves to have it for their Easter dinner.
I can't pick the bread up, you guys, because then the merchandising is gone.
Tell me, I'll model it.
So when I'm trying to describe it to somebody, I always describe it as half cake, half bread, because it definitely fits right in between the two. Right. So you can eat it. It's great for breakfast or even as dessert for your Easter dinner.
I love that it's sweet because literally when we were leaving the bakery, John was like, I don't remember Paska. Yeah, John. Nick, help your brother out.
I wanted to turn it, but I don't want it to give it to Wonka there.
And I feel like we're giving aromas to Wonka. John, I want you to be able to try it.
All right. As if I haven't had 6 pieces before we started this little thing. All right, here we go.
If you have ham, there's like a little hack here. The next day, make a ham sandwich on this, and it's kind of reminiscent of the candied ham. If you like that sweet surface of the ham, it's a fantastic sandwich.
Okay. So, Nick, obviously, everybody who knows Mancini's is accustomed to your twist. And we know just from seeing people on social media and reaching out to you, is Paska there? Is Paska there? What else do you have going on? Because I think there's a new product that you want to talk about.
We do have a new product. Are we thinking the liquid variety?
Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
Sure.
So we will be announcing a collaboration with Vellum out of Southside. And we're going to have, this is kind of ruining my junk drawer gift.
Yeah.
But
that's okay.
We're going to come out with a Mancini's liquid bread beer. And so I'm very excited about it. It's something I've been dreaming about for a long time.
Now, like Nick, the other thing is that there's something going on here. I think it's a draft.
Oh, right? There's a draft?
Do you have something commemorating the NFL draft?
Yes. So if anyone's familiar with it, the giant draft clock on the North Shore, I've replicated that out of bread. So it's about 145 pounds of bread. It's about 5 feet tall. And if you want to come see it, stop down to the Strip District. It's on display right now.
How about that?
What I know, right? What kind of reactions have you been getting? Because John and I were in the Strip the other day going to Love Pittsburgh, and there were people literally coming in. You could just see them all equipped with their cameras. People love that. You've really become known for it.
Well, it has become really fun. And when we did the Not Your Average Holiday Parade,
Yes.
and that was the first time we did like an official reveal.
Sure.
So that was an all-time peak. But a really fun thing is typically I have to park across the street because that's where my parking spot is.
Oh, yeah.
And then it takes 2 to 3 of us to carry it across the street. Yeah. And when everyone's like, what is that? And they're like this
and they're like following you?
Pointing at, they don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
But they're mesmerized, and then they're shocked to find out it's made out of bread. And, it's to the point we have to like remind people it's bread, because the whole idea of it is like I have to make this thing in 2 hours before the bread rises and falls. It's not perfect, but it is very unique and a fun temporary art piece.
Temporary.
Yeah.
Nick, you've become known for the art, and we know there's going to be much more of it as you get ready to celebrate a big anniversary coming up in June. So we won't give you any more information other than you have to follow on social media to get the rest of the information.
Right. We have a lot of fun things coming out. So make sure you're paying attention, following your Jagoffs. They're going to be leading the information. So stay tuned.
Yeah, we're gonna capture it on our site.
I like it.
And then Nick has to come see what's going on. That'll be fun. No, but in all seriousness, if you are a stranger to the social media that Mancini's does, you need to go check it out, because you can go back and look at all of the different bread art, because it literally is art. We have to make sure that people know it is not edible. It is because you're paying homage to various things in Pittsburgh, and especially the NFL draft.
Right. Absolutely. I mean, it's edible out of the oven. But
then
not,
once Nick does his stuff,
and it's also not wasting good food.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
So, Nick, where can everybody find out more information, and can they still get Paska bread?
It's so popular we make it all year round. Obviously, this is the best time to get it, but you can follow us on all the social media sites, Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, we have some small content on all the other things.
Perfect.
Also pitching you that if you have a Mancini memory, make a little video, send it to us, and we want to post it.
Tell us about it.
In the meantime, this is your Jagoff Late Night, and we have this new thing. We're on week number 4, 5?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's just so good. I sit and watch Rob Owen all the time, so we hope you're doing it too. Thanks to Trib Lives, Rob Owen, for some TV talk.
You're tuned into TV Talk at triblive.com. I'm Rob Owen. In this week's TV coverage, I chat with new Law & Order SVU star Corey Cott, a Carnegie Mellon University acting program grad who joined the long-running NBC procedural drama this season as Detective Jake Griffin. Griffin may or may not be a plant sent to spy on Mariska Hargitay's Olivia Benson. There's also a column on Handmaid's Tale's sequel series, The Testaments, which offers a slightly lighter and more youthful look at life inside Gilead. And in TV Q&A, I answer questions about how Nielsen ratings are compiled electronically and why ratings for the Oscars telecast declined this year. Stay tuned in with TV Talk at triblive.com and in the pages of the Tribune Review.
Hey, it's Rachel and Sean back to your Jagoff Late Night. And again, if you're listening to this, make sure you go watch the video, because the things I've always heard is never get on air with a dog or a child, because they'll always upstage. But the rules never applied to armadillos.
Yes, but in this case,
here
for
we
sure,
are.
Yes,
Right.
This armadillo is 100% upstaging us, and we do not mind, because guess what, Cathy from the National Aviary, I am so happy that it's not a bird. So we'll just go there. I'm sorry.
Cathy,
I'm sorry.
You know
I
what
love
that
you.
means? Next month.
Oh, yeah, I'm already
back to the
Yes,
birds.
I'm already plotting now.
I understand, but I love the fact that you have certainly helped my phobia, but I love seeing an armadillo. So tell us a little bit about this little guy and why this guy is so important. He has a counterpart.
Yes, this is Wonka, and we have Willie. So Willie and Wonka at the National Aviary. And armadillos are just such fascinating creatures, and people get really excited to see them.
Sure.
But they also share a lot of the same habitats as our birds.
Okay.
And we used to have both armadillos behind the scenes, but we have a brand new habitat for Willie in our grasslands area at the National Aviary. So now guests can come and see them, not just on programs, but during the day as part of their visit.
I love that. Go ahead.
No, Cathy. I mean, I'm just amazed. I want you to just kind of sing, talk, whatever you do, so we could just watch Wonka here, because Wonka looks like a toy.
Yes.
I mean, but you said the outside is hard, the shell, but underside is skin like the rest of us.
Yes. Yeah. So since he's a mammal, he has fur on his underbelly, but he has a hard shell, and they use that to protect themselves.
Sure.
So
he knows you're talking about him.
He does. He likes to come sniff me. He is a southern three-banded armadillo, and there's around 20 species of armadillos, but only 2 of them can actually roll in a ball. So if the southern three-banded armadillo was afraid, he would roll himself in a ball, and you would just see that hard armor to protect themselves. Now, everyone always asks, will you have your armadillo roll in a ball?
I mean, that was my next question from Michaela. Producer Michaela was like, I want to know, is it true what they do on cartoons where they roll in a ball?
Yes, but we will not do that with our armadillo. And as you can see, our armadillos are very comfortable coming out with people. We give them a nice little mini travel habitat, so he does not roll in a ball because he's not afraid.
Sure, exactly. Yeah, that's a good sign.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a mechanism. I gotcha.
Okay, so why?
Wait, did you notice that every time Cathy says armadillo, he like pops up? It's literally on task. It's so funny.
So why is it so? They're not predators of each other. The armadillo and the birds, they live in sync.
They cohabitat in the same places. Armadillos are going to spend their time foraging on the ground, running around looking for insects. They have those long toenails that you can hear the little click, click, click. Yes. And so what they use those for is to dig at termite mounds in the ground, and then they'll use their little sticky tongues to be able to eat the insects.
Is that all they eat? Because this is always our question for you. Is like, is that what they're having all the time, feasting on insects?
That's their main diet, but they will also eat overripened fruit and vegetation that falls as well, too.
Okay.
And because we're the National Aviary and all of our animals get the best of everything, he gets a combination of both of those.
Love it.
The funny part is none of us know our vegetables very well, because Nick Mancini was up here and said, is that a tomato? We thought it was a carrot. You said, no, sweet potato. So
yes.
I guess we
don't
eat enough vegetables, I guess, here at the podcast, but
armadillos
Wonka
do.
does.
Yeah, sweet potatoes are very good for you. You should add them in.
All right. I like
sweet potatoes
I
all
like
the time.
Yeah.
What about, so this is Wonka. What about Willie? Does Willie like the same stuff?
Willie does like the same things. Okay. And Willie also travels just like Wonka. We have separate portable habitats for them that we can go, because we'll take the armadillos out to school groups and
And there's no fear. You can most often,
Yes.
Seems to be just fine.
Now, where do we find someone like Willie and Wonka? Where on earth do we find them?
So the southern three-banded armadillo is found in South America, parts of South America.
Like South America? Because I know it gets different. Are they a warm environment, or are they a cold environment?
Yeah, so they're going to be in a warm environment. They're found in grasslands, areas, near dry forest, marshes, things like that.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What else do we have at the aviary? Because obviously there's always something going on. We're coming out of the Easter season, but it's springtime. So people can come check the armadillos out, but what else? It's nesting, right?
Yes, it's our nesting in nature season, because it just ties in perfectly with what's naturally happening at the aviary. The days are getting longer, the warmth is coming out, and so all the birds are in nesting mode. So you can come walk through all the habitats. They're all making beautiful nests, and soon we should have some chicks hanging around as well, too.
How about that?
You know what job I want next, seriously, when I leave you, Jagoff? It's not an announcement or anything, but I want to be the person who comes up with the themes and the names at the National Aviary, because you guys always come up with such good things. Seriously, like Halloween and nesting in nature. Like, it's alliteration and really cute.
Well, we get together as teams, like all the departments get together and help come up with these things.
Right.
And of course, we have an amazing marketing department.
Oh, you do.
Yes.
No question.
Yes, you do.
That is not.
All right. So there's also an event coming up in June that, Yinzers should prepare. We always wait for the last thing, the last day, or what? July. Oh, July? Oh, July 17th. I'm looking right at July. Yeah,
all
sorry.
good.
It's not June. So what is happening in July?
Yes, we have our annual Night in the Tropics. This year's theme is Sunset Riviera. And so you can come, and food and drink is included in your ticket, and you have just a great time.
Okay. And like, do you get free roam of the aviary, or do you bring some of the birds out to meet people? How does that work out?
So all of our habitats are open.
Okay.
You can walk through all the beautiful habitats. We'll have bad
Juju.
Yes, bad juju. Sorry.
No bad juju.
No bad juju. There you go.
Oh, the band?
Yeah.
I know my music.
Okay. Well,
What's up,
man,
Ray?
I could have
I
done
know,
that.
thank you. They're very popular Pittsburgh band.
Yes, they are.
Yes, and so they're going to be there as well. But you get to just eat, drink,
It's very
enjoy.
party-esque, yes.
We'll have ambassador animals out. Well, in my opinion, it is
animals.
the party of the season.
It is.
But,
It's a
you
great
know.
party. Yeah.
I would agree. And you have
Yes.
that great party room there. Oh, my God,
But
yeah.
the whole aviary is just transformed, and it's a great time.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, everything about the aviary is always fun. And you have something for everyone, whether you're a family coming so that your kids can check it out, or a party atmosphere, or just something to do in Pittsburgh that maybe you've not done before. We've never, ever had someone say that their procrastination destination is the aviary. How about that?
Yeah.
Which we say, like, Pittsburghers, we procrastinate. Some people are like, oh, I've never been to the Carnegie, or I've never ridden the incline. We've never gotten the National Aviary.
That's amazing. I
Right.
hope the people that are coming in for the draft do that as well, too.
Great point. And I was going to say, programming notes, you guys are going to kind of lay low, right?
So we're going to be closed Thursday and Friday of draft week because everyone's going to be busy doing
Sure.
draft
Sure.
activities.
Right.
But we're open leading up to that and all weekend. So,
love it.
and people need to come to the National Aviary if you're coming
Listen.
to Pittsburgh.
It's a big deal.
If you're a
That's
Seahawks
so
fan
true.
or an Eagles fan, you don't get in for free. You right?
Wait.
Well,
Right?
no one gets in for
No
free.
one gets in for free, John.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
we have
I'm
to like
just-
really
no,
give 'em-
because they're bird people, and they would have thought they were.
I got it. It was a dad
there
joke
you
that
go.
we stepped on.
Right.
He will tell me
Yeah.
later how I stepped on yet
Yeah.
another joke, Kath.
Sorry about that.
So listen,
Yes.
listen. we
Michael
love-
Barley's here.
Oh, hi, Michael
Oh my
Bartley. We're
gosh.
in the middle of our show, and you're just excited. Kath, we
That's
always
the kind of
love
stuff
when
that
the
happens here.
National Aviary is on, but we do have to ask you our Rohrich Honda question of the day, John.
All right, you ready? All right. Since we all know and love the 412, right? It's really, we all live here. It's our special area code. But what would be your second most popular area code?
Oh,
Well-
3 numbers.
I only know.
This is for the lottery.
Like, do you like the vacation and
I only know 2 other area codes.
Go ahead,
and one
do
of
it.
them-
Do it.
yes, it's 724 and then 330.
and 330 is
Ohio?
Ohio?
Yeah.
Yes, those
Yeah.
are the only other 2 area codes.
814-717-610
Yeah.
and 215 or Pennsylvania.
212 is
Why do I know that?
New York or something? Yeah, how about that?
That's so crazy.
I thought some people might know their vacation area.
Yeah,
code.
I'm
You know?
not a
There you
vacationer.
go.
Kathy,
All right.
where can everybody find out more information on programming and how to make a day trip out of coming to the National Aviary?
At aviary.org.
I mean, it's so easy. And follow on all the
Yeah.
socials.
Yes, we have some fun draft things coming up on our socials too.
Oh, nice.
Love it.
Some fun draft animal
It's so
picks.
true. If you're looking for something to do for draft week, or you have out-of-towners coming in prior to the actual weekend, make sure you hit up the National Aviary. Kathy, it's always a pleasure. Thank you so much for bringing
Thank you,
Wonka.
Wonka.
We need to meet Willie next.
Right.
It's John and
that
Rachel,
happen.
you Jagoff late night.
It is John and Rachel, and let's get ready to taste the draft.
On April 22nd, head over to the Tower at PNC Plaza for an unforgettable night of food, football, selfies, swag, and giving back. It's hosted by Chef Andrew Zimmern. Plus, meet some Steeler greats, some NFL legends, enjoy some wine, cocktails,
And it is all for a great cause, helping Gen Youth fight student hunger and, of course, keeping kids active.
Get your tickets now at tasteofthenfl.com.
back to you, Jagoff Late Night Game Show on the Go, and you see some familiar faces and not some familiar faces. And so we got to talk with Nick and we got to talk with Cathy. We have our musician who we've not met yet, Ray, and we have Grace from Bakery Square because it is almost 412 Day, and Bakery Square does some amazing things that we're going to talk about, right? So welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're stoked to have you.
Unfortunately, I don't have bread or an armadillo,
Yeah.
but I do have information.
You
that
do
will
have
be,
good information.
That
Yes.
will be helpful to everybody listening.
Before we get to that information, we have to check with everybody because it's become sort of a rule to find out if you have a junk drawer item. We've allowed this to be your reason to kind of spring clean. So, Ray, we'll start with you. What is your junk drawer item?
My junk drawer item is
a dog leash.
It is a broken
Oh.
ukulele strap, which I loved so much that I didn't really want to get rid of it, so I just left it in the drawer.
I love that. That is really cool.
It has turtles.
Yeah, it has turtles on it. Yes. I thought it was a dog leash.
That'd be the first ukulele strap we've ever had.
Yes. Perfect. All right, Cathy, you are no stranger to this. Do we have anything from the aviary? No. What is that?
This is a replica of a dinosaur egg.
Leave it to you to have that. Is it a salt and pepper shaker too? No. It looked like it. Did you see that? It's not.
right in time for
It is
You know,
not at all.
Birds are the descendants of dinosaurs. So.
Understood. I love it. Thank you, John. Nick Mancini Hartner, what are you? Yeah. What do you have for us?
So there's a little bit of foreshadowing from what we said earlier. And something I noticed that you never got your own separate junk drawer items. So it's one for both of you. I don't know if you share a junk drawer or you have to like divvy them up afterwards.
Okay.
I love this.
Like it. It's a bottle opener.
It is so perfect. Yes, because we did foreshadow, and obviously much more to come because there's so much more to talk about. Grace, yeah, John,
Okay,
did you want to say?
I don't really have a junk drawer, but this has been sitting on my kitchen counter for
You're one of those
about
people. Yeah,
yes,
I get
my
it.
kitchen counter is my junk drawer.
Okay.
But this is a VIP badge from the Steel City Open, the squash Open. I saw the squash women, world's top women. Yeah, it was just great. So here you
And
can,
now it's mine.
You can try to reuse it even.
Listen, somebody visited us today, and they had their own little lanyard, so I went in my office and pulled
There
one
you go.
out. So this
And
will be helpful.
this is great.
Thank you so
and
much.
yellow.
We appreciate. These are good, you guys. You're really good at this. We love the stories more than anything. So if you ever come on, you know that you have to have a story that accompanies it. Okay. So now we move on to our game show on the go, which again, we're talking about 412 because that is the epitome of Western Pennsylvania. And you guys have made this almost a festival
Yes.
happening on 412 Day. So
Yes.
talk about what we can expect.
Yeah, so we've been hosting this for like 4-ish years now,
Okay.
and every year it's gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. And last year was craziness. It was awesome. There were a ton of people. So this year, it's the last year it's going to be, well, not for another few years, but it's going to be on a weekend.
Right.
So like next year we'll have to try to
Like,
figure
who
out how
wants
to
a
do
Monday?
it on a Monday, but we can't not have it on 412. So
Sure.
we're going to close down all of Bakery Square Boulevard. We're going to have vendors lining the whole street. We're going to have kids, this giant black and yellow climb slide inflatable for the kids.
Sure.
Tons of local businesses. The Heinz History Center is bringing some Mr. Rogers photo ops, and we have a ton of new stuff. We have flash tattoos. Like, it's going to be a whole day of fun. But the newest thing we're doing, which I am so excited
Get
about.
the armadillo to like bring it out.
Yes. Ever since I went to Picklesburg, I was like, this needs to be at 412 Fest. So we're doing it a little bit differently, but we're having Yinzer games, and it's going to be, the first round is musical parking chairs, the ultimate game of musical parking chairs.
Well done.
And then we have the strawberry jello pretzel pie eating contest.
Close.
Which
you
will,
didn't say salad. It makes it healthy.
oh, strawberry pretzel
It's a Jell-O salad
pie.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
pie
makes it
salad,
healthy.
salad pie.
Get her a shirt.
Yeah, we got to
Yeah,
get
I got a shirt, so I
Right.
never forget. Yeah, so then that will be happening, that eating contest, and then the last thing is a Turner's Tea chugging competition.
Glake.
Yes. So it's going to be really fun and very entertaining if you're not participating in the games.
I love it.
It is free. It is free. You do have to register beforehand, but and sign the waiver, of course, just in case anything happens.
And we're going to have that info up very shortly.
Yes, yeah. It'll be on the Bakery Square website, and information is on our social media too, so you can always find that
So
there.
excited, John. How
Yes.
stoked are you?
I know it's going to be great. And what day is it? Oh, 412.
You can't
412.
forget. You can't
Right,
forget.
You cannot forget about
It's
it.
just from 12 to 5.
Which, by the way, it's the biggest party we've ever thrown for Cousin Lisa's birthday.
Yes.
Yes.
He gets the point.
Don't
Yes,
forget, yeah.
all
You
at
get the
Bakery
brownie
Square.
points.
We rented the whole place out for you, Cousin Lisa.
Basically.
All right. Are you guys ready to do the game? All right. So in the essence of 412, this is our box where we normally have people reach in and find creepy things, but we're not going to do that today. So, but the box, look, we put much money into the box design, as you could probably tell, that we want to use it twice, multi-use. So what we have is we have items, which I'll describe. I'll even show you what it might be, and then you have to tell me how many are inside the box. 4 of them, 1 of them, or 2 of them.
He's brilliant.
And all right. And so if you do get it right, you get to take those home. All right. You good? All right. So
you do win. See, we didn't communicate this game. Notice I was like, you win nothing but bragging rights. You do.
yeah, I told you. Oh, yeah. All right.
did.
So all right, you ready? All right. So Ray, you're the furthest away from the box and didn't creepily look into my hands as Nick did, so to try to cheat. So, anyways, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. If you want to hold that.
I was moving, but I was looking at producer Michaela, who did not make eye contact. So,
All right.
all right,
So
this is the item.
This
Yeah.
is the item. It's
Okay.
our Jagoff parking chair.
Yeah,
Ornament.
Ooh, John. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, you have to describe it because I'm not on the microphone.
So it is a
Parking chair Christmas ornament. That's what's in this box. But are there 4 of them in there? Is there 1 of them in there? Or are there 2 of them in there? All
4,
right.
1, 2.
So I'm
Right.
gonna put it back
Okay.
in here.
So John showed it, and now Ray has to come over and.
Ray can
Ray.
see it. Ray can
Okay.
see it.
Okay.
The audience can see it.
Okay.
Oh, then
so
I
where
just-
does Ray go? Where does Ray go?
Tell me how many are in there. 4, 1,
He's
or
not
2?
I'm
feeling.
going to say 2.
2.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, is he correct? Grace, is he correct?
I love Grace. She has my
Wait, you can't.
Our 412 specialist says there are 4 in there, and there are 4 in there. All right, there you go. All right. So Grace, continue to talk about 412 day Y reset.
Sure.
There's 4 out, and there's only
No.
2 in one? Oh,
No,
all
that's a
right.
great question because I'm learning as we go too. Because clearly Rachel did not listen this morning when John said, I figured out the game. So this is sort of like what we're going to be doing of the 3 games. Yes.
Yes, a little bit of a competition, friendly competition.
Friendly. And people can sign up very similar to Picklesburg in
Yes.
that they can sign. We want them to pre-register.
Yes.
But lurk around just in case someone
Yeah, in
doesn't
case
show
a
up.
spot opens
yeah.
up.
All right, John,
Yep.
back to you.
All right. So Cathy, you're next. And what's in here is one of our Jagoff Helps T-shirts, which we used to pack food at the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank. All right, Cathy, how many Jagoff Helps T-shirts are in this box?
I'm going to say 1.
I know why you said that because John said this T-shirt, right?
Right?
Is Cathy right, Grace?
If I'm
Good.
honest, I can't really tell.
All right, you tell her.
Okay. 1, 2.
Very close.
Sorry.
Very close. There were
Sorry.
2. He threw me off too, Kath. I had to look.
I thought you had it too.
I was like, man, John
He's playing
threw us
mind
off.
games.
So 3 games are happening again on 412 day, and the times again.
12 to 5. Well, yes,
it
the whole
12 to
event
5?
is 12 to 5,
Okay.
and those take place throughout the day.
Yeah.
And then in between those, we're also going to have Berg Bus comedy sets that you can also sign up for, and that will be obviously so much fun.
We
you
love
get to
the
be
Bird
on the bus.
Good friends of ours.
Yes,
Love them.
love them.
All right, John.
1 minute remaining in the game. 1 minute. All right. All right. So Nick, what we have is these Jagoff plant, right? These
I'm
little
familiar with
Steaks.
The steaks. They say water me Jagoff and things like that. We have a bunch here. Now the question is how many are in this box?
And remember, just because we've heard other numbers doesn't mean, right? Thanks, John. I'm learning as we go. Nick, how many are in there? 4, 1, or 2?
It's hard not to peek. But that looked like more than 4 just in that bag.
Oh,
Is
it's bags
of
How many
sticks.
bags?
Sets.
Sets of sticks.
Thank God I'm here as the attorney. Yeah. Nick.
I'm going to go
4,
for 4
1.
sets.
Grace.
I'm sorry. Oh my God, this is a wipeout. Sorry,
Yeah.
do you want to do it together?
2. 4, 1, 2. You guys.
Dang.
Everybody gets a prize because we like to operate
get a
that
prize,
way.
you get a
And you
prize,
get
you
a
get a
prize. Grace, one more time, where can everybody find out information about 412 Day?
Yes, you can check out 412 Fest on bakerysquare.com. It's also all on our social media, which is Bakery Square PGH. It's going to be the best day ever.
Epic. It's John and Rachel, Jagoff Late Night.
It's John and Rachel. Rachel turns 50 this year, but even more important is
America turns 250, right, Cassandra?
Yes, our semi-quincentennial.
Tell us, now we're in the throes of it all.
Yeah.
What is happening? What can we expect?
We have lots of great stuff going on, especially here in Western Pennsylvania. We can now officially say the Commonwealth Concert Series, 5 concerts, 5 regions. One is coming right here to Pittsburgh, Point State Park, June 27th. So we do encourage folks to go to our website at america250pa.org to be the first to know the talent, which will be announced later this month, and to sign up for tickets. It will be free, but it will be ticketed.
So the bottom line is the concert, and you're giving us the scoop. We're going to know who it is. I say we give a little try.
I got it.
I'll watch her face. You ask her questions.
It's Billy Joel, isn't it?
Elton John.
Lady Gaga. Listen, I think if you want to know, you have to sign up at america250pa.org, and you'll be the first.
Welcome back, you Jagoff Late Night. Great game show to go, thanks to John. And quick shout out to producer Michaela, because cue the confetti, we are up for 2 golden quills, and we're super stoked because one of them is video, and obviously it's the subject matter, but it's also the great people behind the camera, so thank you so much. And Michaela was just getting us all ready that I had to keep saying Ray Sagrimas, Ray Sagrimas. That is our musician today. Ray, welcome. We're so happy to have you.
I'm happy to be here.
You play a unique instrument. Talk to us about that.
Yes, I play the ukulele. I started off playing guitar many, many years ago, but we started. I'm a retired music teacher from Peters Township Middle School or district.
Sure.
And we taught ukulele in the classroom, and I really grew to love it, especially because of the fact of how portable it is.
Sure.
And it's very, as you'll see when I play, it's very percussive, and it's very dynamic. And I just really grew to love it. And during the pandemic, I started putting videos out on social media, and it really grew. And I started to get invited to ukulele festivals to teach ukulele and to perform. So
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's
popular?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to be at one coming up in Altoona, the Allegheny Soiree. Yeah.
I love that. I didn't even know.
Anytime I hear a ukulele, I think it's fun. It's a cruise. We're hanging out
exactly.
and that kind of stuff. Like you could play a dirge, an Irish dirge on a ukulele, and it would still sound fun, I think.
Exactly.
But is it easier or harder to play than a typical guitar?
Initially, it is easier.
Okay.
It is easier because a lot of the chord shapes are the same as guitar, but there's only 4 strings and it's nylon strings. So a lot of, children or even like a lot of people that retire like to get into ukulele. Like I played on Florida a lot, and there's a lot of people down in Florida that retire to Florida. They love playing the ukulele. It's easier on the fingers.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Much easier.
I just want to hear Somewhere Over the Rainbow. That's like the iconic song that people have done on the ukulele.
Ironically, that's one I don't have in my sets.
And, all right,
I know it, but I don't usually play it.
The good news is we're not allowed to play it on the radio anyway.
Yes,
right?
there you
Yes.
go. There you go.
Yes. Yeah.
So obviously didn't know that there were festivals, but do you perform throughout Western Pennsylvania as well?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do. I do a lot of breweries and wineries in the evening.
Sure.
And I got with a local, just last year I got with a local agency, and I do a lot of nursing homes, which is so rewarding to be able to play for them. They're the best audiences. They love it. And it's I don't do what I normally do in a night show, but I do like a little bit older material, but I love it.
So it's soothing, it's relaxing, John.
Yes.
And you teach it because while an unnamed producer of our show has always said she was going to take ukulele lessons, we can connect you up with her.
Oh, definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
I didn't realize that you were a teacher as well. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's
30
great.
years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that, I have to ask this, is that uncommon for a school district to act? Because for us, they would play what, Tracy? The recorders, right?
Yeah, we switched from recorders to the ukulele. Now there are a couple districts around that have
great.
them, but it's and we got a grant from our PTA, and we got like 50 of them, so we have 2 classroom sets.
I love that.
How about that?
Cheers to Peters Township. I wish North Hills would listen and get some ukuleles to play.
That's super cool.
Ray, we love your craft, and obviously we get to hear you perform. Where can everybody find out more information about you?
My YouTube page is called Surfin' RZ, like SURFNZ, SURFNRZ, And I'm also on social media on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram with either Surf and RZ or Racer Grimace.
Love it.
And I got to show you guys these. This is for each one of you.
Okay.
This is a little. This is my
you.
logo, which is the Roberto Clemente Bridge with a ukulele coming out of the water.
That's right by our place.
Nice.
How
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah. All right. Well, Ray, we're going to hear you sing, but first we have to pitch out to Jack Dougherty from the Pittsburgh Downtown Partnership for our 412 dues.
Hi, my name is Jack Dougherty. I am with the Pittsburgh Downtown Partnership, and I am here telling you the 412 dues for this week. We are here in the brand new Market Square. Right behind me, we are putting the finishing touches on this beautiful new space, and we are officially cutting the ribbon, opening it up on April 22nd, NFL Draft Eve, the day before the NFL Draft. So we hope to see you down here. The square is going to be improved in 3 major ways. We're going to have a much better pedestrian experience. There's going to be more outdoor dining once the new weather comes this spring and summer. And we're going to have the capability to host more of the large events that we love to bring to this space, like Picklesburg, Light Up Night on the Holiday Market, and Oktoberfest. In addition to that, you can see behind me there is the anchor structure, the pavilion, the half circle. That is a structure with some really beautiful colored glass. It adds a nice pop of color, especially on an overcast day like today. If we're being honest, we get a lot of those here in Pittsburgh. So any chance to add a little bit of color is a good one to take. But it looks beautiful, and we can't wait for you to come down, explore the space, check it out for yourself, and support these businesses. The day before the NFL Draft, we're going to be hosting a big concert in this space in Market Square, and then during the draft we're going to have a live stream. We're going to have some activations in the space, and all of these businesses around the square are going to be open with specials, with drinks that you can take out and walk and enjoy throughout the square. In addition to that, we're going to have opportunities, and people are going to be doing things all throughout downtown. We're going to be putting out a newsletter highlighting everything that everyone is doing. Be sure not to miss that. You want to sign up, go to downtownpittsburgh.com and click on join the newsletter, or follow us on social media at Downtown Pitt across all the platforms. That's how you're going to find everything that's going on for draft weekend. If you want to help out ahead of draft weekend, we are hosting what we call a Red Up Week. We're about 20 days away from the NFL Draft, which is officially entering the red zone if you're a football fan. So what better time to red up than when we're in the red zone? Red up, meaning the Pittsburgh slang for get ready, of course. We're going to have volunteer initiatives every day starting this Monday, April 6th, all the way through Sunday, April 12th. Morning opportunities, afternoon opportunities. Go to our website, click on Red Up Week, come down and volunteer yourself, gather a group of friends or coworker, come down and volunteer as a group, or just spread the word. We have room for hundreds of volunteers, and there's plenty of projects to be done. Picking up litter, painting, removing graffiti, stickers, washing some storefront windows, whatever it may be, we've got projects for people to do. We want people to pitch in. This is a great way to kind of roll up your sleeves and really do some work that you can see an immediate positive impact for. So that's all I have for you. Go to Downtown Pittsburgh for all the updates, and hope to see you downtown soon.
Hi, my name is Racer Grimace, and this song is called Out on the Runway. Been 3 long years, I'm still here. My mind caught up in my fears. When I was with you, you held me so close. You felt, oh, so near. Now it's time I took a risk. I long for your kiss. It's something that I truly miss. And now I'm out on the runway. The jet's taking flight. Out on the runway to end my lonely nights.
never forget those hot summer nights spent with you under the street lights, sharing our thoughts, living our dreams. Little did we know about this world's crazy schemes. Now let's make haste and go to that place where I can see your lovely face. And now I'm out on the runway, the jets taking flight, out on the runway to end my lonely nights. Now we're together, the past seems lost. I found out my love for you pulls a higher cost. What was then isn't now. I try to remember, try to forget. My eyes and yours, the night we met, the feeling that you were heaven sent. And now I'm out on the runway, the jets taking flight, out on the runway to end my lonely nights.
God, OMG, not done. Boom, now we're done. Are we doing Somewhere Over the Rainbow now? We can't, okay. It is John and Rachel. We are so happy that we had a musician yet again. The first time I think that we've ever had just a solo ukulele player. We've had the Steel City Ukes, but we've never had one. So thank you. That was awesome.
Thank you very much.
We certainly appreciate it. And thank you so much, obviously, and as always, to Tracy, Michaela, Johnny, for all the behind-the-scenes amazement. John is actually tagging, so make sure you are checking out the musician because, listen, musicians are just as important as everybody else, and we always have a musician on every single week. So make sure you are supporting local. Thanks to Nick Mancini, who is our food purveyor. Make sure you get your Paska Bread. Thanks to Grace. Check out 412 Day. And make sure you visit the National Aviary at Jagoff. Have a great week.